And I understand the fact that anybody's applauding is a Herculean effort with pizza in your hand and mouth. So I appreciate that. How many of you have already got some pizza? Or how many of you are aware there are soft drinks and stuff to wash it down with back there? All right, fabulous. Well, thank you. This is going to be a very fast, quick-paced evening we have planned for tonight. I had hopes, big hopes for tonight. I had hoped that 20 people would come to this, and instead we have 200. And I got to tell you something. You, as a community, first as a community, this is fabulous because this type of thing is happening across the country where parents are coming together to hear about resources and hear about how to stay stable online. And typically, the folks that show up are maybe somewhere between 10 and 15 people. To see this kind of level of commitment here at McPherson is fabulous. So let me just quickly, before we even get started, believe it or not, someone cared to pay for the pizza. Someone cared to pay for some of the videos you're going to be seeing tonight to help us get information to you quickly and in an entertaining way. And that one of those important players is Verizon Wireless Foundation. And I want to introduce Jay right here. It's his fault you're eating tonight, and I want to have him say a few words.
All right, don't blame me if you don't like the pizza. So, hey, I also want to just thank you guys for taking the time to come out here. This is a really critical topic for us as a wireless company. The good news for us is the technology is taking off. It's been taking off. By the way, we have a lot of kids here. It's great to see kids. How many of you kids love using your parents' smartphones? How many of you guys love using the tablet? How many of you guys have your own smartphone or tablet? Okay, so everyone else, these are the kids to talk to, okay? They figured out how to make it happen. Hey, so I've got 3 kids of my own. I've got an 8-year-old, 6-year-old, and a 3-year-old. And, this is a hot topic in our house as well. First thing my kids do, I get home from work, they grab my phone. They're little pocket pickers at this point. They slide it out, and then they start surfing. And, the thing about it is, you have to know not only for you as a parent, but then for your kids. How do you make sure your kids are on there responsibly, they know where to go? And so, as we think about our technology and tablets and smartphones and whatever the next device is, it's almost our responsibility to make sure that it is being used responsibly so that the next generation, uses it appropriately and they can grow up with the technology, not in bad ways, but in good ways that help them learn and help them grow. So that's really what tonight's all about. I'm honored to be here with Glenn. For those of you that don't know, I'm sure you all do, Glenn, it was Orange's Teacher of the Year, so give it up for Glenn. I know he's probably thinking, I wish they didn't know that and announce that, but huge honor. And you guys are so lucky to have someone like Glenn here.
Oh, now I paid him to say that.
Yeah, he did. He paid me to say that last part. But hey, listen, enjoy the pizza, enjoy the evening. I know we're going to save a lot of time for Q&A at the end. And thanks for coming again. Glenn, thanks.
All right, great. Thanks a lot, Jay. Appreciate it. All right, so let me grab my PowerPoint deal, and we will start moving through tonight. Look, 3 things. Summer's coming, and we want our kids to stay smart, sharp, and it's summer. Parents, please remember, it's summer. How many of you remember summer? Come on, man, it's summer. This is me being a child appealing to the summer, not the bummer. Keep it summer, man. It's supposed to be fun. Amen? Oh, you guys aren't believers yet. Okay, fine. No problem. But tonight we're going to basically talk about 2 things. We want our kids to stay sharp during the summer, and it's great to use digital devices for the purpose of staying sharp. And we know the summer sometimes can have a little bit of a dip in learning. And I want to share with you tonight some great resources that make it easy for you to pick and choose from a lot of resources. The problem is, when you Google resources, how many of you try to Google resources for your kids? If you try to do that activity, what ends up happening when you do that? Okay, I'll tell you. What happens is you get like 5,000 types of hits, and then when you start looking through them, none of them are the ones you were looking for. Tonight, as we get to the second half of our presentation tonight, I'll be showing you a vetted source of easily searchable and provided to you by the California Department of Education and by multiple county offices. So these are all vetted by educators. How's that? And you can count on them, and we'll talk about that later. Before we get to that, if we're going to send you out online this summer, there's also an additional responsibility that we have. As educators, we tend to keep focused on the learning only, and go learn the standard, go learn the content, go learn English, go learn mathematics, go learn this. And when we say to people, go learn all these different things, we don't think about silencing our cell phones. Okay, there we go. We don't think about the safety aspect of it, the privacy aspect of it. So tonight, we're going to make sure we cover both those things. So with that said, let me get right to tonight's deal.